because it's these both of these mamas is something
So
wrong.
let me just
Like,
get this straight. So Posey, who was great and had a baby, we now find out was never great, and her daughter is not the product of a grape, and she was not forced to keep her. Is that what she just said?
Yeah, but
Just
Right.
clarify.
what makes that even worse for me is why would you tell your daughter that lie?
Because it
So
was
now her
something.
daughter has to hear that she actually is not the
Right, like
product
that.
of a grape. Lord have mercy.
Why are we traumatizing our kids for no reason?
Girl. If I'm not
This is
mistaken, T, didn't
crazy.
her mom say she didn't believe that? Her mom
but
said
see,
that wasn't the
this is
truth.
why these
That it
kind of
was her
conversations
boyfriend.
are
She
so.
was,
These are why these
yeah,
kind of conversations are so tough because there's situations like that. But this we know is
yeah,
why did that have to be happening right around this?
yeah.
It blurs the things. You know what I'm saying? I'm not confused about this at all
I am.
whatsoever. But it's stuff like that pisses me off. It pisses me off.
Well, I'm damn sure confused about it because
But we're gonna keep it. We gonna keep this on this. I sometimes when you go up there, when you lie, you got to keep up with them lies. You know what I'm saying? So now you go and you done told on yourself. I don't even want. Just forget it. We're not gonna do this. Just keep it on this. Just keep it on this. That bothered me, y'all. That bothered me really bad. I'm sorry. It did bother me.
that's
It it,
crazy.
it, it made me emotional.
Ooh, so what were we talking about?
I feel you, see, because I
You
feel like
want you to play the clip?
Are we going back to
you should.
playing the clip?
It was.
Yeah, but did anybody send you the clip T where he's actually talking to baby girl on the phone?
No, I need to. I need
I
to.
think that's in the
It's on
part where I
Capricorn.
was. I think
It's
that's
on
in the part.
Capricorn 6.
I need to hear that.
Embrace
Yeah, I think.
yourself.
Let's get back to this.
Y'all gotta, y'all gotta really fortify y'all mental space for that one because he just,
There are plenty of them that do it, and that's why cases are done. But there's just not enough people who call who know what's wrong, right? Who see the harm and say you are failing. Use these words and say you have failed this child or these children already. You guys have failed them already. You've left these children or this child in harm's way already. If you guys close this case, you guys are putting this child in jeopardy. Nobody calls them out, but it happens all the time. And just being honest, to answer your question, plenty.
That's
Let
a
me tell
confident.
y'all what happened. Hold on. Them damn
You breaking
probably
up.
had to hold their breath and said, ain't no fucking way. If we get these kids, we gonna have these kids forever. Because these folks ain't gonna never come back and get their kids. They ain't gonna never go through no parenting program. They don't even want these. No, we're not gonna take them because we take the children from people who really want, not from motherfuckers who don't want their kids. That's why they gonna close in 30 days. Because they know if they damn don't, there again, they got to justify leaving them goddamn kids in there. They know what they're doing. They know them folks. They know them kids is really in jeopardy. That's how they do. They leave the kids who really need help with them badass parents, but the parents who just had a mistake here or a mistake there, you know what I'm saying? They want to make them folk go through hoops to get their babies back, and then put their babies in places where they do more damage at. Fuck.
Kiana,
I don't realize that
where do they get the
CPS
most money, Kiana? They get the parents who are going to go through the hoops, right? They're going to go to the court dates. They're going to accumulate a lot of money from that parent. The court dates, the hearings, the lawyers. It's a system. All of those things. Even when you're talking about divorce and you're talking about children, all of that stuff. There are chains of
And
people
please
who are
keep
going
in
to
mind
accumulate money, right?
the
And so
parent
that a
when
person who, hold on just a second, a person who isn't, because I've seen it and anyway, a person who isn't
No.
going to, it's going to cost more money than they're going to make. So you're absolutely right. I said that to say you're absolutely right. So just being honest,
I
you
got the
have to
clip when
hold the
y'all ready.
system accountable. So one call, yeah, you might send them out there, but several calls to say, okay, this person got online. They said that the worker who you sent out there said they're going to close it in 30 days, that you guys are leaving that child unprotected. You're not protecting the children. You guys are doing a disservice. When you hear something like that, you have to stay on their ass. Let them know we see you, not I see you. We see you, right? You got to stay on their ass.
Parents
I
have
have
to pay child support back to the state who is in their custody too. So they're
But
gonna
if they
have to
don't
pay that
have
child
the
support
money,
back and them fees.
they don't get it. If you have a family that doesn't have the money, you got people who will literally not work. I've seen people not work, not ever get a job. They would make crumbs before they get a job and pay child support. And
okay.
they just won't do it.
I have two questions. Well, I have two things. One is a question for Confident, and then another one is TUT. It's not a question. I want to tell you something. But Confident, quick question. Do you think, okay, so we were here whenever we had the situation, right, with him and the daughter holding the chair above her head. And there were people that called for him on that. Would that be able to like kind of put more of an urgency if people keep calling and say there's already been cases, like there's already been reports on this not that long ago, like within
Yeah.
a year span there's been reports on this already, and now we're back here. Something has to get done.
Well, let me tell you what's happening, and we need to realize this. There's a lot of people making false CPS claims from TikTok. And that right there is what's fucking a lot of this shit up too. Because a lot of people are using TikTok to call CPS, and these cases are becoming unfounded. They're putting these kids through shit. They're having these kids go through all of these screenings and things like that, and realizing that they're false calls for malicious intent. And now they're not taking shit seriously, which is why we shouldn't misuse the system in that way.
Right.
That's
But with the
that's
video,
really what
with the video team, like it wouldn't help.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It might.
I think that with several people calling the way that they did today, if their words are intentional, there was an incident back in this where you all came out, closed that case, and now we are here, and now we have a worker saying they're going to close this case in 30 days. And then start questioning their professionalism, questioning the way that they're actually doing their job. I think, yes, that makes a difference. It's saying that you are being watched. The way that you are protecting the children, the way that you are doing your job is being watched. Not on a small scale, not on a Confident is watching you, but by however many people are calling, watching you. That says more than one-time calling, if that makes sense.
Can I
A
jump
lot
in
of
here?
times people call and they call, or they're calling out of anger. They're calling out of the moment. They're calling it's an emotional call. Like, you did this. And then people forget. They forget about this kid that they were so passionate about for 24 hours, 48 hours, 72 hours, right? And then it just goes away to them because they think that CPS is going to go out and just do something and make this miracle happen. And it's not that way. Yeah.
Got you.
I agree 100%. And I just want to jump in here before the conversation progresses past CPS, because I want to, number one, remind everyone of 3 of the most prominent cases that CPS dropped the ball in, starting with that young kid, Gabriel Hernandez, who both the mother and her friend, I can't say ABUSED, him, time after time after time again. And then also one that hits home for me would be Stony Blair and Stephen Berry, whose mothers unalived them and put them in a freezer. My 5th grade teacher, Mr. Fredlin, noticed that the kids were not coming to school. Not only did he call CPS multiple times, and they say, oh, well, homeschooling is okay, even though they weren't being homeschooled. They had no records of them being homeschooled. And that the entire time he went to the state, he went over and beyond to try to find those kids. Those kids were in a freezer. So what I'm asking is, because I've never participated, I don't know anything about outside of work, identifying CPS or contacting them anyone who has called for that state, if you could provide us with the information, if you could take down the information for the worker that you spoke with, because the only way to hold these people accountable, because they do try to sweep these things up under the rug, to provide us with that information so that I would like to follow up. Even if you just drop it in my DM, I would like to follow up. This is not something that just needs to be ignored. And we do need to start putting fire under those people so that they know that there are eyes on them, right? It's not just a kid, because honestly, if we're going to be honest, children are the most unprotected in this country, you know, and that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to drop down.
Agree, and I'm willing to do the same. Like, I'm willing to do the same. Like, y'all know I don't play when it comes to the kids.
I
I'm willing to
definitely.
do the same.
Did you get it?
Y'all have to. The
All right.
follow up is important. Is just as important as the initial call. So if you really mean it, if it's really in your heart, if you really want to protect the kids, and it's not about like this moment of emotion, this moment of anger, then do the follow ups. You got to keep doing it, because children, we see it all the time. They're not protected by a call to CPS. They're
Definitely gonna
not.
follow up. T, and then the
Give me
last
1
thing.
second. Y'all give me 1 second. Just give me 1 second. Hold that thought. Let me just play this clip real quick. Just let me just get it out the way so then y'all can go ahead and,
Well,
you
I
know,
was
like
gonna
just write
tell
it down.
you. I was gonna tell you the Slim, like that. I feel like if you play the Slim and then the recording with the daughter, it'll make more sense, because you'll hear what he initially said, and then you'll hear what the conversation actually was between him and the daughter.
Real quick, somebody said that as soon as the law hears
I will have to find this
TikTok,
specific spot.
somebody said as soon as the law hears TikTok, they don't take it serious. You know what? You're right, because a lot of people make false reports, but they have recently done a study, and TikTok has helped them solve a lot of crimes. They use TikTok detective skills. So you can make them take you serious if you're doing what Poca and I just said. So the same way that they look at everything, when TikTok discovered this and find people for them, we do a lot of their jobs for them, right? Make them take you serious with the follow up.
Okay. Here we go. Y'all got to protect the live.
That's because we made them look
That's
stupid.
not it. Hold on. Protect the live, please. Please, 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 please.
And I fucked you too. 40 years old. You so fucking. Are you saying I fucked you too? No, bitch. I said you molested me. There's a fucking. Nah, your mom is on the internet telling people that I fucked you.
Did y'all hear her?
Fuck.
I'm gonna rewind it.
Get the fuck out of here. Yeah.
The pregnancy that they were talking about?
Yeah.
He said you 23 and still unaliving your babies, which means
Yeah, so is that the
if she
pregnancy everybody was asking about?
yeah, it sounds like it's more than one, but if she did, it sounds like her mama telling her fucking business. Cause how the fuck he know?
That ain't the crazy part. How's everybody
He
doing?
said,
That's part of it. She shouldn't be. That is
you?
a lot of it is crazy, but like he should know nothing about her privacy. He should know nothing about her.
Them damn
Right?
babies
That means she
kids, he
pillow
don't
talk,
know.
or that, and she pillow talking about her too, which is a part of that triangulation shit.
What I was about to say, he's word playing while talking to her, because earlier, if you listen to the tape, he's saying that he never touched a girl. But now, if you're saying you were 18 when you're not 18, you kind of actually proving
he
that
admitted
you
it.
did
Yeah,
have
he just
something
admitted it.
going on with the girl.
He just admitted it.
So he definitely was playing with the people.
I rewind it. We can hear it one more time. We can hear it 3 more times.
And I fucked you too. 40 years old. You so fucking. Are you saying I fucked you too? No, bitch. I said you molested me. There's a fucking. Nah, your mom is on the internet telling people that I fucked you. Do you know what molesting is? Do you know what molesting is? When you touch somebody that's younger than you, stupid bitch, especially when you not 18 years old. Aren't you fucking someone of a stepfather? Man, get the fuck out of here.
Weren't you supposed to be a stepfather to me?
That's how I know. How about this, Monty? Hey, Monty. Cause you up there talking shit. Monty. Monty, you up there talking shit.
So what are you gonna do if she was there? Nigga, I know the fuck you lying. You ain't talking to my daughter like that.
Hey, little girl.
You got me
stop
fucked up.
playing. You been a thought, and now you and your mama, want to try to figure like, man, get your goofy ass out of here. And you 23 and out here still fucking around and unaliving your babies. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah.
And you talking over her on purpose. Right, but call her little girl.
But your mama ran out on you, huh? And you gotta feel like you on your mama's side because you did what you did. So now you gotta feel like you on your mama's side. Now you gotta feel like, oh, well, this and this that. You saying everything that go down her. Bye, little bitch. Bye, little bitch. Come and get your mama, little bitch. Come get your mama. A matter of fact, go get your daddy, little bitch. Go tell your daddy to holler at me. If you say what I did to you, go tell your daddy to holler at you, bitch. Your daddy a bitch, nigga. Well, then let's do it. Nigga. You know where I'm at. You got my address. All you gotta do is show your daddy. All you gotta do is show your daddy my address, little bitch. Give your daddy my address, little bitch. I'll see you. You and your daddy, little bitch. Get your dumb ass out.
Y'all got tap. Just tap for a minute.
I would just go and drive myself to the prison because I just wouldn't be. Nope.
How can I even be in the house with you after you talk to my child like that?
He feels comfortable doing it now. He been doing it. I mean, she allows it too. So y'all should not. I hope nobody sitting here expect her to jump on him when
it ain't about it, like, you got
he
like,
been doing worse.
What you mean jump on him?
No, I'm saying I hope nobody expects Snapper to react based off what he just called her names, right? Reacting from it when he been doing worse and she been allowing it. It's not gonna happen.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
I would have.
Thank you, Kristen.
I feel like something before this.
So my thing is, how can anybody, y'all hearing this shit, right? Y'all hearing it like this, like.
As baby, exactly. Talking about
What are we confused about?
Yeah. Well, what is there to?
Like, what are we confused about now? Like right now.
It's about nothing. I heard what that little girl said, and she telling the truth. She ain't just sitting up there making up nothing. She told him to his face. And most people that's been victimized this way don't have the strength, the energy, the wherewithal to even confront their abuser. Okay? They normally
and they will do things like that. They will, cause they prey on your weaknesses, right? I told y'all, like my foster brother did it. He put in the comments, he's like, "Oh, she was naughty. You know, she dressed this way." You know, he would say all that shit. Motherfucker, I was still 14, 15 years old, nigga. You was grown. You had no business. Like, what the fuck? Why you? But they point that shit out. They start saying things like that. They start pointing those things out. Because they think that it's going to make people shy away from you. That's what they do. They point those things out.
It seemed like anything that you did was to coerce them.
Yes.
To push off the responsibility that they had as an adult.
And they prey on the fact that you have nobody. Like, make sure you're in the most fucked up situation, or you know what I'm saying, they know your mama's strung out, or your mama ain't competent. They know your daddy ain't nowhere around. They prey on that fact. That's why he kept telling her, go get your daddy. You know what I'm saying? That's why he keeps saying that.
Not there, not around, or not involved. He knows. That's why he's saying it.
I'm pretty sure he's using her low self-esteem also against her to say anything, knowing that, especially the fact that she's saying she got nowhere to go. So it's like words that she knows he can use to really, bring her down to a level where she's really, I don't know. I just
hope somebody is there for her. Because that is one thing to experience that, right? And then you get through it. And then this motherfucker calling you now you get on the phone with me asking me to verify some shit for you. Like, we don't both know what the fuck went on. And you talking to me like shit sweet, and now you mad at me because I'm telling the motherfucking truth. Like who
Trying to
there for
intimidate her.
her?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then if you go on her Facebook, she mentioned several times that she can't read, and that she don't, that she struggles. So when Snapper say, oh,
Erica,
that she
the daughter.
the daughter, the 23-year-old, she's made posts on her Facebook that she can't read, and that's one of her wishes that she wish she could read. It's it's
So
it's
ain't
it's,
nothing.
it's so much bigger, y'all. It's so much deeper than it. Because when I tell you, I'm seeing like, oh my fucking God,
So
yo.
y'all trying to help Snapper. Why ain't nobody trying to get resources for the baby? She need resources. She need all kind of shit. Therapy.
Of not wanting to reach
I
out
get
to
that.
her.
I get that.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
there
you're
was
right.
someone that was trying to reach out to her today. I think that
Yeah, you're right.
I don't think we need to be showcasing her identity on an app,
Or
especially.
is there a way that
Yeah.
a group of people could come together, put some shit together, not giving our identity, right? If there could be a delegated group of people that we know has good intentions, put some things together, some resources, some things like that, and only one person, only one, or maybe give it, I don't know, that can be delegated for that. I don't know.
I'm sure that's
And I
possible.
can't imagine what she's
And
going through having to rehash this 4 years later
True.
amongst the thousands of people. And they did it on Facebook
I don't
and
recommend
TikTok.
nobody going to looking her up or anything like that. Go ahead.
The only resource I think is jail. I think she's part of the whole thing.
It sounds like she's willing to testify and tell the truth about what he did do. And
he might not be, statute limitations might not be up. If you got all of this stuff, these clips and that, like that clip alone should help.
with these type of cases, and I hate to say this, and I hate to be this way, but they require so much physical evidence and all of that. You know what I mean? Going and pressing those charges against him will be a step, yes. But putting him away is a whole nother story. You know?
Well, the prosecutor, when I did it with my foster brother, it was way past the limitations. But the prosecutor told me all I needed to do was get, like, at the time, if there was other women willing to come forth, because he was, of course, not admitting it. But if there were other people that were willing to come forth that had also been victims, then that would be enough. That would be strong enough.
But maybe because he did on this recording say,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
maybe it is possible for her, and I'm hoping
that's what I'm thinking.
that would be.
Maybe even if not already people on the internet calling, and she actually call and say, "Hey, I got this happened to me, and I got younger siblings in the house or whatever, and I'm afraid for them."
I mean, being that it happened to her, there should be some type of justice there.
Yeah, facts.
From what I looked up in Wisconsin, that's not how they work. There is no statute of limitation.
No, so for y'all that are,
can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me?
I'm so sorry, Coffee.
Yeah, baby, we can hear you.
Okay. So from what I looked up on this in Wisconsin, there is no statute of limitation on this type of crime. That's one, and they will still investigate it for the sake of the younger children and remove them, even if there are no other victims. So it's a little different, I guess, in their state from what I researched.
A lot of the states are changing their laws so
I just wanted to add that there's people down there talking about 18 and legal. 18 and legal has nothing to do with consent. I need y'all to stop using that and stop using the shit that this nigga's saying. It's actually aggravating.
That's crazy.
I don't care if you're 78.
I have an 18-year-old, and my child is not an adult.
So I think, Susu, what people are mixing up is two different things. One, if she was underage, that will be considered the P30, right?
Yeah.
Now her being 18, that will be considered as the SA. So if she was underage, she probably wouldn't need to testify at all because she's still underage. So they probably wouldn't even need her testimony. Just that clip alone, they don't even need her to testify for them to. I would think, I ain't no lawyer, for them to even run it. But for this, she may have to go forth because she isn't, because she would be considered an adult.
No, they're trying to make it seem like, oh, there is no case because she's 18 and legal.
Right, there's
Please.
definitely a
This
case.
case
The moment
doesn't
that he
have
went under her shirt and
Yeah,
started touching
without
her,
any
she had a
consent,
case.
y'all need to really
Yeah.
educate yourselves about what consent is. I don't care how old you are. You could be 43. You could be married to a man, and if you
yeah,
don't want that to happen to you, and you say
yeah, there's
no,
no
that fucking
consent.
means no.
No consent, coercion. Now we're hearing that she has just some type of intellectual disability. So there is that aspect of it. There's some other stuff in Milwaukee that speaks about a step parent having some type of power over their stepchildren using that coercion. So those laws apply to her case, which makes it a class B or C felony if they choose to prosecute, they can with all of those things in place. So her being 18 has nothing to do with it. She clearly, in her brain, now knowing that she has an intellectual disability, she saw it as being molested because she said, "Yeah, you molested me." He says, what is molestation? She says when a older person is with a younger person,
Mm-hmm.
right? So in
Mm-hmm.
her head, she saw it as she was being molested, which says that
Yeah,
she didn't
yeah,
consent
yeah.
to it.
That's about
It
what she
was
said. I'm gonna rewind
uncomfortable,
it.
and she felt
I
like
agree.
it was something that she had to do for some reason, right? So
Hmm.
her developmental issue registered that as her being molested, even though she was 18. So
Mm-hmm.
they take all of those
Because
things
she
into
does, she
consideration.
doesn't. Yeah, I agree.
Exactly.
Oh shit, I don't know.
Y'all to play that clip
I'm gonna
or
let
whatever
Bella go
because
after this.
that clip told it all. It's the full summary of
I'm
it
gonna play it
all.
again. For y'all that's coming up here bothering me and texting me about this case, I don't know if y'all did this to everybody else that covered it, but leave me the fuck alone.
Girl.
Leave me the fuck alone. Stop worrying about me covering this. If you don't want to listen to it, just scroll out. Go ahead, Bella.
Other thing is that just because she's 18 doesn't mean she got that mental capacity to really understand at that point. Because I think the mom says something that she's not up there, right?
Yeah, she's
Say
grown.
that.
She's oh, Bella must be. She's what, 22, 23 now?
Yeah, I think she's 22. Yeah.
I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't even know.
I'm not going to be up
Yeah,
here long.
Blaze. Go ahead,
So
Blaze.
I was in Asia Baby's live earlier today, and James and Snapper, I don't really know them two that well. We're talking, and they said this young lady only stayed with her James for 3 months. So this happened in a 3-month period. She only
Sounds about right.
stayed with this man for 3 months, and she left. I'm guessing at some time and point. But the mother is still there, and they were literally
And got
conversating like,
got a kid. Had one kid. I think 2 kids prior, and have another kid
right.
after.
Which I just find all of this kind of weird and kind of crazy to even think any of this happened within a 3-month period of meeting this man. They had a conversation before she came down there. He said,
Wait. You don't think it happened in a 2-month period of her meeting the
no,
man?
I find all this shit crazy. Like it's just
Really?
weird as fuck. Why would you have a man that you around your child that she only known for 3 months doing all this?
No,
with your
wait.
child?
Are you saying the snapper only known for 3 months?
No, the man James. She said,
No, the daughter was only there for 3 months. Him and Snapper had already been together. He quote
Why she
unquote
had kids
stayed
by him and
Snapper.
stuff?
right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. She was only there for 3 months. She said they had a conversation on the phone. He was going to be her mentor or whatever.
So what? She lived with the man. Her kids,
Right.
her other kids were around the man. So in that sense, she brought her 18-year-old around the man. So she had been already living with the man. So I don't think that I get what you're saying, but she had already lived with the man. So I guess she felt.
I find all this kind of crazy and weird because I'm not going to have no man. I don't care how long. Well, listen to me. For me, I don't care how long she lived with him, but that child don't even know that man.
Right, her
They
other
only
kids
been
were. I don't know. I mean, eventually you introduce them to the kids. He was
I
like they
hate
were already living
that,
together.
but I'm saying your child doesn't even know this young man. I mean, this man for 3 months. 3 months is kind of crazy for me.
I get it.
And
Just
then
hold
this
on,
happened
hold on,
all in
Blaze,
front of
because
her.
you missing
Right.
the part. You missing the part that James had a conversation with old girl with the girl and
Right. That's what
telling
I
her
said. They
about the
had a
stuff
conversation before she even
over the
moved in
phone.
there.
Right?
Yeah.
No,
They
no,
had
I'm
a
So,
saying,
okay,
no,
let
I'm
me
saying
ask a question. Let me ask a question.
prior to
I
the girl
get
coming
married,
there.
right? Wait, I get married. My daughter, maybe she off in college. She doesn't meet my husband yet. Let's just say, I don't know. Situation happened. We might have eloped. So you saying my daughter can't come home?
No, I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is, would you have your daughter being trained by some man
Oh, being
about,
trained. Being
yeah,
trained. Okay. So
that she
here's
only known for 3 months?
the
Not,
thing.
not.
Here's the thing. What y'all gotta understand is Snap is a willing participant and knows the nigga that she's with, knows the nigga that she's having children with, knows what the training is, knows what the mentorship was. She knew what he was gonna do to her daughter. Period.
That's what I'm
and
saying.
So that's all I'm trying to say. It ain't no how could she,
I find
because
that shit kind of
she
crazy.
knew what man she was with. He's
she
a
knew who
creep.
he was.
Yes, she knows what he was doing.
I
And she
think
said,
I think
okay, you
So,
want my
like I
girl
said, that's
daughter
what I'm
here?
saying.
Okay.
That's it feels like she was. You know what? I'm not going to go there. I don't know what her
No, go ahead.
mental
Go
state
ahead.
is.
It's an open
To
dialogue, Blaze.
even to even put your child on the phone with a man who has been abusive to you, right? Who talks to you crazy, uh, treats you the way that he treats you, to put that man on the phone with your daughter and allow your daughter to believe he's going to be a father figure to you, and he ain't even a man to me. He can't even
Right.
be a man to me, right?
She
It's
was
like
trying
what
to
Proxy said.
preserve
Proxy said it
herself
sounds like she sacrificed her daughter.
Yeah. So it's no
because I'm
way
sure that
that's the
he was doing all those things to her, and she felt, well, I can take a break. I can have a break, and he could do whatever.
yeah. That's the
She
crazy
already
part to
abandoned
me.
her daughter. Am I correct? She already had abandoned that daughter.
Yeah, there's
So,
no way
Yeah.
I wouldn't feel comfortable if I was in an abusive relationship. If my husband was abusing me, I wouldn't want my children anywhere near my
Right. You
husband,
would want them as far
because
away. Yeah.
my
Yeah.
head would say that if he's abusing me, he's going to abuse my children, right? And like it just
But
makes
y'all have
that.
to listen. Just like they both been going back and forth saying that this shit been a punishment. So if it turned out to be a punishment when the child came, what do you think when the child got there? What do you think it was when the invitation was extended? Some type of reward.
Wait, say again,
I
Trina
think
Trina.
you're right. You're right, Trina.
If she was used as a punishment by the time she got there and shit went left, why would they have brought her there? If you will use her as a punishment, you'll use her as a reward. James is not a father to his own children. What the hell you mean be a father figure to yours?
True, Trina.
and
That's
then,
what
like
I
I
think
said,
happened.
as
She
I'm
was
watching,
offered up and it didn't go the way that they planned to go. Familial SA happens all the time.
Quick
I think it was
clarification.
an offering. Because like Snapper said, she don't have nowhere to go.
That's sacrifice, yeah.
So
It's
so
quick.
like
sacrificial
I was
lamb.
saying, when I was watching Asia Baby's live, he was literally sitting next to her, asking her questions, like they were cool, like it was really no issue. Like it was just weird. All of that shit was weird. Because if y'all just having this whole blow up online, and now y'all literally sitting right next to each other, right across from each other, while he's on live trying to, you know, smooth everything over or whatever the hell he was trying to do in Asia Baby live. Asia Baby saying that she don't know what's going on. And she never heard Snapper bring this up to her, and then he goes on to say that Snapper never liked you. It was just something ain't adding up for me.
Wait, who snapping never liked you?
He told Asia Baby that.
That triangulation shit.
So quick
He was like, Snapper
clarification.
never liked you. She don't like nobody on the internet. She's sitting right there. She never denied it or anything. Like, it's just, something ain't adding up.
Because what he's doing is he comparing these women on the internet to her. He making her feel as low as she possibly can. Oh, you ain't got nothing like Diamond. I'm gonna go kick it with Diamond. Diamond on her shit. You ain't know your shit. You just a lazy bitch. Same thing he told her daughter. Your mama ain't on shit. It's that type of shit. That's what he's doing.
So
Like,
did
there's
she
no
did
way in the
she
world
did, I got a question. Did she tell
drop down.
James you did what you did because of how I talked to your daughter or what I did to your child? Which one was it? Can y'all hear me?
Who said that? What happened?
Snapper. I think one of the clips.
I didn't hear that clip yet. I've been waiting. She's, oh, you talking about the clip I played? That we just played? She said how I talked
No,
to
that was earlier.
She said what
I
she
heard
said.
it earlier. Oh, okay, how I talked to. Okay.
She said what she said to, I guess she had said F her daughter. She said F her daughter or something like that. F his daughter or something like that.
I know some people think motherfuckers is going out on the limb, but I believe it honestly became sacrificial the moment he asked her mama that and letting her know that he wants to eat her vagina.
It was before that,
moment.
Pearl. It was before that.
You think it was sacrificial before that?
Before that, Miss
Before that.
Pearl. It was
He
sacrificial.
said he was attracted to her before she even got to the house.
It was
Oh, yeah,
sacrificial
picked
when
her
the
up from the
mother
bus
was
station.
telling him that she was in an abusive relationship with her boyfriend and needed to get out. And he offered his own home and said he would be a mentor and a father figure to her under the whole disguise that he was protecting her from whatever relationship she was getting out of.
Cause remember, take it back. Remember, he quote unquote saved her.
Hold on. Let me say this real quick. Snapper and James' daughter have had back and forth in front of us. We, as people who was around them, have jumped in with Snapper calling that child a bitch, threatening to put her hands on her and all type of shit. So the thing with Snapper and his kid was literal, like, going back and forth beef. Now, after finding out all this shit, I'm starting to put two and two together as to why Snapper felt so intimidated by that girl, by his daughter, just like she did to her daughter. But that's where it came from. She did say and do all that. And we didn't understand why.
Asking because I think I heard something like that earlier.
Shit, got my head.
And it's not training to fight. He said he was training for them to protect themselves. And you notice how he didn't really say he trains men. He said he trains women, other women. And what he said was, if somebody is going to try to sexually assault you, how to protect yourself. What he said was, my daughter, the one that starts with the R, I forget what her name is, she punched me in the lip. She busts me in the lip. She fights back. But Snapper daughter, she didn't fight back. That's how I knew something was going on. I knew something was going on because she didn't fight me back. I was touching her here. I was touching her there. And she didn't fight back. That is crazy. None of that.
She was appalled and stunned.
Not even that. It's just like that.
The fact that they even using it as lingo. The fact that they using it as lingo.
Doing it to both women.
Yeah, the verbiage, the vocabulary.
It's his daughter and her daughter that he's doing this to.
Oh, I didn't catch that part, Susu.
Saying that Snapper's daughter.
I didn't catch that part, Susu. Walk it back, Susu. Walk it back. Hold on, walk it back, Susu.
Hear
Say that one
me
more
when
time.
I'm saying this. He's saying she didn't act like how my daughter acts. My daughter, she punched me back. She hit me back. She busts my lip. She fights back. Her daughter never fought back.
He's saying that daughter wanted it. That's his excuse for doing it. He said you wanted it. You rapists say that all the time. That is textbook rapist 101. You wanted it. I didn't take anything. You wanted it. That's why we have something right now called the what no means no. Because guess what? People get in the middle of the act and then they say no. And so that was a defense. They wanted it. They wanted it. So that's what he's trying to say. She wanted it.
He's admitting to doing it to his own daughter.
Yeah. Yes.
He's admitting it.
Yes.
He's admitting that he does it to both. But one, he's convinced himself.
What he's trying to say is since one fought,
and one doesn't.
And the other
one
one
is
didn't.
passing the training and one is failing. The one that's not fighting back, she's failing the training. She doesn't know how to protect herself in the world. The one that's fighting back, my blood, my daughter, she fights me back. she's going to be protected in the world. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes,
But
ma'am.
also, there are parts of I won't name the state because I don't want to piss anybody off in here. But there are certain states but they have certain communities where the father wants to be the one to break the daughter in, and I know y'all have heard of that. Y'all have not heard of that? Yeah, I won't name the little towns and the little states, but the fathers will be the first one to deal with the daughter, and they feel like, I can call some people right now. I can call some people right now, and they will tell you. Yes, they will tell you that the fathers want to be the first one.
Places like that. Even there are places where, I mean, I don't know. Y'all heard about the 6 kids that was being held in that place by their parents and their friends? Y'all didn't hear about that? The 6 children who were
And
being
here's the
held.
thing: we're not talking.
You did not hear about that, and they were being used as their parents were having sex with them, their friends were having sex with them, and they were, yes, in Alabama, and they were holding them hostage in a little shelter. And yeah, there's people who they break them in themselves and then send them out in the
And
world.
I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about like a certain group of people like Amish, or I'm talking about how normal people who go to church on Sunday, go to work Monday through Friday, they go to the mall, they go to the club, they do all of that, but they want to be the one to first break their daughters in. So I'm not talking about Amish.
No, these people weren't Amish either. These were people who were going to work every day and doing the normal stuff too. They were regular people going to work and doing, they were regular. I'm not talking about the Amish people either. You're right. Yeah, it's a mess out here.
Okay, have y'all ever seen the movie The Cider House Rules?
Mm-mm.
Y'all ain't know Erykah Badu plays in the movie with Delroy Lindo, and he was dealing with his daughter.
No.
Oh my God!
I did want to say
it was Erykah Badu's first movie. It was her debut movie, The Cider House Rules.
I'll have to watch it. Because I like her. But I did want to say, I don't know if this was touched on a little bit, but I know that James subscribes to that kind of sovereign citizen movement, which is very loose, right? There are many people who do for whatever reason. And I think that that's also something to keep in mind, right? Especially in the language that he uses about being a woman. He doesn't subscribe to the rule of law, right? And we say 18 is
he's above the law.
Exactly. So it's he's already not subscribing to that. So this idea that a young woman being 18 or a girl being of a certain age, I don't think that matters to him, right? I don't think so. I think that, and I hate to say it, but there are very sick people who consider, the arrival of your cycle to be the start of womanhood. And I think it was the clip when he was talking to Poozy, but he had spoken on the young woman's sex life and essentially said that, she has been having sex since before she entered high school. So it's, again, desensitizing the audience and also his victims to this idea that no, you're a woman now, right? You want this. If you have these parts, if these things are happening to you, then you could be ready, right? And I don't know.
But I'm here to tell y'all
my fear is really truly I'm almost finished. No, I know. It's a lot. My fear is really for, all of our fears are really for those children, and what they're going through and the way that they're being socialized and the fact that they don't have other children around them, really, if they're being quote unquote homeschooled. It's very scary. I used to watch a lot of sovereign citizen YouTube stuff, documentaries. I'm going to find it. I'm going to put it in the comments because
I'm here to tell you, Cash, it ain't got nothing to do with sovereign citizen. Do y'all not recall in the great movie, The Color Purple, what Sophia told Celie in the field? A woman child ain't safe in a family full of men. Did y'all remember that scene? That's what I'm telling you. It's your everyday people. If you start asking your aunts and uncles, I guarantee you ain't gonna have to ask but 3 times before they go, oh yeah, my cousin daddy screwed her first. We're not gonna say screw, but slept with her first. It's so
Common place. Yeah, I think with
Part
her.
of an organization as well. Even
Yeah.
Agent said, like, oh, you know, Brother Zero, that was the Epstein joke that she made today, which was fucking sick. Sorry for the language. She was like, oh, Brother Zero called you James Epstein today. And they laughed about it. So, and he also, like, I looked at his page. Ugh, disgusting. The first post on his page is him talking about literally having sex with somebody so that their kid could get a video game. And the child in the story calls him Brother James, right? So this is a community around him, right? And I do think that he's with other people who normalize this kind of behavior or otherwise turn a blind eye. And I agree with you, Key. It is quote unquote normal people, right? It's people that we know every day. But I think that this is a part of a larger culture that he is connected to and is, you know, it's mind blowing to me.
It sounds like inbreeding is normal place because he said I asked her family, my family, why would you feel comfortable?